Hey, this is Confized and welcome back. We are playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. This is Alpha or Pre-Alpha 5.1. We're on episode 3 already. So basically all we've really managed to do the previous couple episodes is scout out a base location, and we went ahead and found part of a wreckage of a crashed Titan, got into a little drone fight, and did a lot of wandering around the map, finding out that we have a severe shortage of resources. This episode, we're going to go ahead and get started with our base. I'm not sure if this is a great idea, because once you start building the bases, you usually start getting these random drone attacks. Right now, the drones pretty much all seem to be leaving us alone, way out here in the middle of nowhere. But hell, one of the things I like about the drones is seem to be an infinite supply of spare parts as long as we can remember to shoot them down. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Last episode we started creating some of the components that were necessary. We had got a base starter. We got about 42 blocks and one sloped block, so we'll be able to get in and out of our base. So let's go ahead. One of the first things we need to do, if I remember right, see this big red block right now? This is going to be the absolute center of our base. The thing is the red stops you. Oops. Hate when the mouse wheel moves that. I always wish I could move this in and out with my mouse wheel. It needs flat terrain in order to build a base. It will not allow us to build a base on sloped terrain. I'm not crazy about that idea. I wish I could build it out on a little slope because I'd put it out. But what are you going to do? Actually, a lot of guys, there you go. We might just stick this right here on the edge with the water. Because we do have a couple of components that are going to require water anyway, so why not have the base out here? We would not be the first people to ever build a base out on the water. I've seen that in a couple of Let's Plays, and it makes sense to actually do it that way. For example, we have an oxygen generator that we're going to need, which we can go ahead and place shortly. But for now, let's see. Before I get all involved in this, let's turn the jump pack. So fly up. This is our base starter. And if you notice as I mouse over here, it says core player faction. Go to inventory, we can hit factions. And basically, I haven't really played with this. The base is not operational, so I don't know if this is actually going to get started or not. I know this game's going to end up having, or does have PvP already and later on. If you lose the core of your base is utterly destroyed. So you got to protect that at all costs. That's why before we do anything else, we're going to start building on our base. We're going to start making it, expanding it, getting it a little larger. 1, 2, 3. And this is pretty much, I'm doing standard stuff here that I've seen pretty much every Let's Play, every YouTube video. Everybody do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Just going around this base. This is very small, little 5x5 thing we got going on here. Oh, and we missed a corner. There you go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little very small 5x5. I think we should go a little bigger than that. We got the blocks, we're right by an iron resource. There's no reason to have anything smaller. Now if I remember, we need an empty space. There's supposed to be a way. No. Yeah, let's see, that's what shift. Uh-oh. Didn't quite mean to do that. Well, I'm still a one block at a time kind of guy. It's either with shift or control. Now I can't seem to remember which way you do this. Control. Alright, well, control makes it come out on a horizontal plane. Oops, come on. There you go. Alright, well, we're going to be even a little bigger than what I originally planned. And that's all good. Let's get over here. Boom. Yeah, definitely going to be needing more blocks. We might have built this not too shabby. Alright, big bottom starting. And you know, want to know something else? I think I'm going to... We'll do part of our farm out in this corner. Because we're going to start growing our own food. It's going to get tedious eating hot dogs every day. So I'm going to come out of here. Oh, and I'm out of blocks. Look at that. And, don't even look like we need our sloped block to get in. Maybe we can put it back on the water side. Or, this can even be the beginnings of a ramp to the back side going into the water. Are we still standing? Alright, yes we are, good. Let's just stick this. Let's put this here. I'm not going to be able to get on. Alright, so we'll need another one. That's alright, it's all good. Back to our constructor, we're going to build more blocks. We need lots more hull. Let's see, how many metal plates do I have? Oof, I'm starting to run. Alright, not a whole lot of metal plates. We're going to get a few more though. 20, 30, 40. It'll probably just run out. Created plenty of iron ingots. That's good. We're going to need more metal plates. Definitely coming up. Told you we always seem to go through lots of these. And let that keep doing its thing. Alright, we've got our large constructor where we're going to be spending a lot of time. Generator and a fuel tank. The generator and fuel tank, once you turn this base on, you're operational, and that's when the drones will start to come to attack your base and do whatever they're going to do. So basically, we're not going to start off. Oof, I should build walls first. This constructor is huge. Absolutely huge. Delete. Turns it that way. Your N key will keep flipping it around along this axis. And page down, page up, or that axis. I don't know which way this actually looks good. Kind of looks like goofy blocks no matter how you look at it. Yeah, I guess we'll face it along this lines. I think I'm off that back edge. And we'll just stick this back here in this corner. So there will be our constructor. We can open it. This constructor is going to be capable of producing a lot more items. All the advanced materials, so on and so forth. Just a whole bunch of other different blocks. But this one does require power to run. You can see we've got quite a few more different items that we can create here. Refrigerators and so on and so forth. See, turning it on does nothing. No power. So let's close that for now. This is our actual power generator. And actually, I'm going to wait till I have some walls up. We're going to wait on these items. Put you here. Because I think we're going to put some of those in a height area. And I don't want to accidentally power the base up. Because once you do, it's all over. Do-do-do-do. Man, this guy's scared the crap out of me every time I hear him. Yet they do nothing. Alright, so we do have more blocks. Get you there. Might as well eat some food while I'm here. You're producing lots and lots of plates. And after that, let's do more hull blocks. Now it'll be everything we need. Muncha. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm not going to sit here and have you watch me do all the base building, because then why the hell not? Oh, alright. This is where that your little jump pack comes in, jet pack comes in handy. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And this is basically just, we're going to start getting our walls and corners and everything put together. I'm going to actually have the... Oh, that's one of those flower sons of a bitches. Woo! Ooh. Alright, and I'm guessing it is bugged. What the hell? Okay. Was not expecting these flower guys to come out and bug me. And I hear another one. Or maybe it's the eyeball guy. Eyeball, dinosaur. Alright. Now see, got all the damn sounds creeping me out. So maybe it's something to do at nighttime or our location. I'm not real sure what brings out the flower guys. But they are aggressive. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the base off camera. And I'll be right back. And welcome back. Alright, so what we've done overnight is we basically completed our base. And I'm actually standing on the top side at the moment. It's bigger than I initially planned. During the evening, what appears to keep happening, let's go on down, got a little ramp, this is the inside here. I've went ahead and placed my components, the constructor, the generator, and the fuel tank, but I have not turned the base on yet. These are the colossal pain in the butt plant guys that keep spawning over and over and over. Now, somehow I managed to build the base around them, and I enclosed them because I wanted a plant area anyway. Problem is, I kept killing them during the course of the night, and they would just keep respawning. So, it looks that we are close to a spawn point for the plant guys, and I literally almost used up all of my ammo for the pistol. Just kept trying to shoot them. So eventually, I managed to build... enclose them in part of the base over here, which is actually going to end up being my food growing area. I'm just not able to finish it at the moment. Now I'm assuming once I kill them here that, there we go, let's repair that they won't spawn anymore. But on the other hand, you know what, there you go, food plot. And let's do the other food plot there. And let's close this off so I have more walking area. Alright, there you go. We'll keep them confined in that one square. As annoying as they may be, keeping them there should at least prevent them from spawning anymore. We're going to find out. Now, this is a plant grow light. You want this right over where your plant area is going to be. Let's stick it here. Eventually, I'll be making more soil. So the light's going to be there. We're going to have our plants here. And I do. So let's plant a... secret time 30. So what we'll do is we're going to start off with a couple of tomatoes. Or we can do a tomato and a wheat. Why not? Start our 2 plants. So there's our tomato, and that'll be our wheat. Now these I don't believe are going to do anything without the grow light, but it's the very basics of getting some kind of self-sufficient food going on. As you can tell, I really haven't eaten over the course of the night. I ran out once without those things following me. Ate some more corn dogs, which I may go ahead and stock back up on. But this is our base at the moment. I'm getting ready to power it up because there's really nothing I can do with this little constructor here. Except continue to have it process water, which right now it's doing nothing. I'm down 150 ingots. I got some copper, silicon, cobalt. I've made it give me a lot of power packs, fuel packs. As a matter of fact, let's just keep some of those in here. Doesn't look like anything actually attacks this little mini constructor that I have noticed so far. There we go. Right. I'm going to want to build a door. I'm going to want to build a variety of things. And actually, you know what? What we should do, while we're thinking of it, we're going to start pulling stuff out of here. Because once we fire up the base, there's just not going to be any other reason to use this little guy except to just let him process ores on the side. Made for good storage. We'll come back and get those last two items. And throw everything back in. There is a use for spoiled food. I'm not sure what it is yet, like everything else. Capacitor. I missed some of this. Oops, I should have kept the ore over there. These are food items. We're going to be using those before too much longer. Yeah. Alright, so all that's there. So look, we'll already be able to build a... There we go. We're going to want a cargo box, because this is where we're going to store some of our other supplies. So we'll have it build that. Ammo boxes will be for turrets. Unfortunately, as of right now, turrets are kind of super expensive. They're lousy at hitting things and chew through your ammo like crazy. So we're not going to be making a turret. We will, however, and this is... I keep saying I'm going to talk about this. So I think we've done a little bit of the tree before, these decoration blocks. I did level during the course of the night because I kept shooting those things. I'm going to pick up an assault rifle. That way I'm going to do my own base defense for the moment. I don't think there's anything else in tools. Color later. The hover vessel will definitely be working on here. We got now some corners and whatnot that have unlocked. We have done the water generator. Alright. Alright. Yeah, for now, I just want to unlock that assault rifle. Although I heard the shotgun's also supposed to be really good. More of a leveling type of thing. So you know what? Let's just pick it up. We'll do it. There we go. But I want that assault rifle for the base defense. So we're going to queue a couple of things up because we're going to need it pretty quickly. Metal components. Actually, we're going to need a lot of metal components, aren't we? Metal components. That's plates. Jeez. Pieces. Metal components. Iron and cobalt. Alright, we're going to need a bunch of these. 10. We get 2 per. So let's just go ahead and queue up so we have about 100 of them. Then we'll do 1 assault rifle. That's for our pistol. What's the assault rifle use? 5.8. 5.8. There we go. Alright, and let's just get we'll make 100 rounds altogether. This uses pieces. And we'll do about 25 rounds of this. That ought to take care of our flowering plant problem. 30 millimeters, I believe that's for the turret. It is. Again, not going to be building. It's auto aiming. It's great for base defense. And it's bugged. so the base is getting close to it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to want a door. Doors can be handy. Plates. Actually, all we're going to want. I don't see doors here. Not even sure what we need for a door. Docking. Alright, this is for our hovercraft we're going to be making. Ooh. Food processor and refrigerator. Definitely on the list. Ah, and the door. Alright, so again, more metal components. There you are. Actually, you know what? We're going to... turn it off before I can do this. There we go. Oh, why can't I get rid of things now? Huh. What have I done? Do you have to be on the other tab? Is that a bug? No, yeah, you're on, dummy. Oddly enough, I can't get rid of my metal components. Fine, whatever. We'll have them include a door. And we'll do some lights in here as well. 4 ought to be good. We're going to need a water generator, a fridge, and a food processor. There we go. That's going to be everything we need in our base once things get fired up. Which I think we're going to go ahead and get ready to do. Let's go get the last couple of things we need out of this one. Actually, ores we will keep in the constructor. I don't have much in the way of ores going on. So we'll just leave that there. Take it out, back into our base. Vera, that all go. Alright, filler, flower. So I don't think anything else goes into this. Oh, we might as well put our O2 generator out. Now that we've got a basic base started. Alright. And for safety, I'll put a half in. Oh, actually, we'll put a half in here for now in case we die. Alright. Here's the tank. Just simply shift click, that'll fill it up. It's 1 per slot. And you hit Y, and that turns your base on. And if you notice, we've already started constructing things. But there's a cargo box. This is just a handy place to put items. And let's just stick you any old place. Indoors. Why not under the fuel? There you go. Can access the cargo, and now we can just put whatever in here for the moment. I don't need to flatten or... Oops. We'll keep the repair. We'll put all of our plants in here. More fuel. Stick this here. We'll do half of our rations. There we go. Pretty much keep things going like that. And no, I'm sorry if I gave you the impression that we would immediately get attacked. No, it's just now the base is ready. It's available to be attacked. I don't know how else to explain it. Oops. And alright, so this is one of our devices. I'll just stick you here. Our oxygen generator. We're not going to need a huge amount of oxygen, especially considering that we're on a planet that has oxygen. But when we get out in space, we're going to need it. So we're going to go ahead and let this start generating oxygen canisters for us. And that's a fire and forget. I'm going to want that door. You can tell, though, this is definitely going a little faster. All these nice components being built. And everything here is going to get ready up, except we're going to need 2 computers. Alright, so we're going to let this finish off. hopefully get my weapons ready before the drones come to attack. And I'll try to do some more mining offline, but I won't do anything important without seeing you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Oh, food's running low. All right, and I'll go hunt down some food. And I'll see you next time.